Hello friends, today we will continue with exchange rate, its concept and theories. First we will know that what is exchange rate, and you will get maximum question from the exchange rate in UGC net. They will twisted the question and they will ask the MCQs from the exchange rate, and because it's a recurring question from last year we saw this type of question. So first I will explain what is exchange rate, then what are the concept related to exchange rate, means what is the different type of foreign exchange rate, then different theories. Basically three theories we will discuss. Get it? So exchange rate means the value of one currency for the purpose of conversion to another country's currency. So basically if you will see in easy word what is exchange rate, what is the value of our money in other country. Get it? The rate at which the currency of two nations are exchanged for each other is called the rate of exchange. Get it? This is the rate, this is the value at which the currencies of two nations or two countries are exchanged. Suppose we are telling nowadays, suppose 1 USA dollar equal to 73 rupees. So what is the value of 1 USA dollar compared to our country currency? So now we'll see different determination of rate of exchange. Basically what is the rate of exchange? Always it is determined by the interaction between the demand and the supply of foreign exchange. All the time what is the rate of exchange? That is highly depend upon the demand and supply. Demand of supply of what? Demand and supply of foreign exchange. So here we will see three functions. One demand function, one supply function, and one is equilibrium function. What is the demand function? First we will see what is the demand function of rate of exchange. It shows the functional relationship between the rate of exchange and a corresponding amount of foreign exchange demanded. What it mean actually? What is the functional relationship? Means in demand function we will see the functional relationship between what? Between the rate of exchange and a corresponding amount of foreign exchange. Basically when the rate of exchange is became low, it's decreases, at that time the demand for foreign exchange is increasing. Get it? When the rate of exchange is low or decreases, at the time the demand for foreign exchange increases. For that only we saw the high propensity to import. That two things resulted the high propensity to import. And I saw the picture how the demand function of foreign exchange. Now we'll go for the supply function. Demand function and supply function maximum equal for everything. Supply function, the supply function of foreign exchange represents the functional relationship between the rate of exchange and amount of the foreign exchange supplied. Get it? So thing is that you will not confuse. Here demand is showing the functional relationship between rate of exchange and the corresponding of the amount of foreign exchange demanded. Here the rate of exchange and the amount of foreign exchange supplied. When the rate of exchange is high, the foreign exchange will more supplied. Get it? The supplied of the foreign exchange became more. That's why only export also high. That is known as supply function. Now we'll come to equilibrium function. What is the equilibrium function of rate of exchange? Equilibrium rate of exchange is the rate of exchange at which the par value of home currency with foreign currency is maintained. Two time I wrote. Par value of domestic currency with foreign currency is maintained at a stable level over a long period of time. That means what is the value of domestic currency? Same value is there. The foreign currency that continued for a long time period means that is known as equilibrium. Means $1 equal to 1 rupee. If that will maintain for long time period, neither $1 equal to 10 rupees. If it will continue for long time period and equal value, that is known as equilibrium function. That means it is neither overvalued nor undervalued. $1, 1 rupees. So you can see the picture of equilibrium function in rate of exchange. Here the demand curve and supply curve, they interact. they intersect each other at the point of E. E is the equilibrium point where we can see the rate of foreign exchange and quantity of exchange both are equal. If we will see here over demand and over supply, we will see, get it, over demand, this is over demand, this is over supply. But what is the E point at OP and OQ? We will see that it is the proper equilibrium point or proper equilibrium function of the rate of exchange. Get it? Now this is all about exchange rate. If you will see the concept of exchange rate, then foreign exchange rate is the price at which one currency can be converted into another. What? Foreign exchange rate is the price at which one currency can be converted into another. How we can convert our money into dollar or yen, that is known as a foreign exchange rate. So exchange rate are regularly quoted between all the major currencies, but frequently one important currency is there, that currency is dollar. Dollar is a hard currency. It maintain its value for long time period. That's why only maximum country they compare their currency with dollar. Which dollar? USA dollar. So dollar is used as a standard currency to express and compare all the rates. Maximum time when we discuss the exchange rate, not in Indian country, all other not in India, in other country also they compare their currency with the hard currency dollar. And if you see different type of foreign exchange rate, basically we'll see first is spot and forward exchange rate, then fixed, flexible and floating exchange rate, third is multiple exchange rate, and fourth is true tier exchange rate. What are the different types of exchange rate? I told that are the main question in UGC NET economics. So this time we will see that positively how, what is the spot and forward exchange, what is the fixed, flexible and floating exchange rate, how it is working, what are the diagram, what are the merits, demerits, everything we'll discuss in the next class. This is for today. Thank you class.